welcome back home to the MEDITORIA channel. So glad you are here again. Settle in however feels right to you right now. You can lie down, pull something over you. Let your shoulders drop right now. There is nothing you need to do. Just listen. Last time, we spoke about the quiet branch inside you, the one that only wakes for warmth, about the warm thread that moves through the heart, the voice, the face, the ears, the breath, and back again. That branch we spoke of then was your inner work. And today is about how that same branch moves between two living beings. Why breathing becomes easier beside one person. Why it becomes harder beside another, without a single word. Sometimes it happens like this. You walk into a room where two strangers are sitting. You have not said a word yet. They are silent too. From the outside, nothing seems to be happening at all. And yet, something inside you has already decided. One of them seems to allow the air to soften. Beside him, you want to lower yourself into the nearest chair. You want to breathe out. Your back finds its way toward rest on its own. The other seems to gather the air slightly around himself, thinner, denser, and you want to gather yourself too, to be a little more careful, to check how you are standing. What is showing on your face? You know nothing about either of them. Nothing. Where they work, what their names are, what kind of day they had, what they are like. All of that may come later, if it comes at all. And yet the choice inside you has already been made. And that choice was not yours. The mind did not make it. The mind had not yet had time to think a single thought. The body made it. That ancient reading of the world that we have already spoken about, the quiet reading that works in a very particular way when there are other living beings nearby. It does not read doors or walls or light. It reads others, their faces, their voices, their tempo, their rhythm. And behind that choice is a constant, very quiet conversation, one that moves without words. When two living bodies find themselves near each other, a particular kind of conversation begins between them. Not the kind ears can hear. Another kind, much faster, much more precise, an exchange of very fine signals, every fraction of a second. The face of one person reads the face of the other, not deliberately, on its own. The eyes look at the small folds beside other eyes. They notice whether a smile has reached them or not. They notice how softly the other blinks. They notice whether there is a tightness between the brows or not. The voice of one hears not only the words the other speaks, but the tone, the pace, the pauses. It hears whether the voice flows out on the exhale freely or under tension. It hears whether there is a warm lower note inside it. That warm bottom of the voice we have already spoken about. The ears catch the tempo. The body registers posture, how the other stands, how they sit, how they hold their hands, whether they rest freely or are held closed, whether the chest is open or gathered in. And all of this without any conscious involvement, on its own, like breathing, like a heartbeat. It simply works for as long as you are alive. And the most remarkable thing is that what has been read is immediately passed inward, along the warm thread we spoke of, from the face to the heart, from the heart to the breath. If the other seems familiar and calm, your quiet branch begins to glow, just a little, softly, and something inside grows warmer. If the other seems tense or closed, your branch dims just a little, also on its own, without your permission. Body answers body. And at the same moment, the very same conversation is coming from the other side. They are reading you too. Their body is answering yours in both directions, simultaneously, continuously. This is that quiet conversation, without words, every second, between any two living beings who find themselves in the same room. And within this conversation, there are a few places where it becomes especially clear. The first is in faces. When you look at another person, your face quietly mirrors theirs, very faintly. Sometimes so faintly, the movement never quite becomes a full movement. But the impulse to it has already traveled through the muscles. If they frown slightly, your brows draw together just a little for half a second. If they smile with their eyes, warmth moves toward the corners of your mouth. If their face opens in surprise, something small inside you opens too. This happens without your permission. This is how a face learns from a face. This is how children learn to be human, repeating the faces of their parents tens of thousands of times, every day, every hour, and gradually, from all those repetitions, a face of their own is built. And this ability never goes anywhere, even when you have grown, even when you already have your own face. As an adult, you are still mirroring the face of the person you are speaking with every second of a conversation, very subtly. Most of the time, you do not even notice. And when two people's faces enter this quiet rhythm together, both of them feel that something between them is aligned, not in words, not in topics, but in this, in the imperceptible shared movement of small muscles near the eyes, the mouth, the brows. Something inside grows warmer then. And when the rhythm does not come, when one face stays still and does not respond, the other person feels a kind of unease. The body is waiting for the answer of a face, and it does not come. And the quiet branch dims in both of them. This explains a great deal. Why it is so tiring to speak with someone whose face is frozen. Why wearing a mask is exhausting. Why being near someone whose eyes do not respond feels uncomfortable even without any clear reason. The body wants the answer of a face. This is very ancient, and it is not going anywhere. And what happens with faces happens with voices too, only deeper. When two people speak for a long time, their voices begin to resemble each other, not in words, in tempo, in tone, in pauses. If one speaks quickly, the other may hold their own rhythm at first, but after a few minutes, the tempo begins to even out. One slows a little, the other quickens slightly. They meet somewhere in the middle. The same happens with tone. If one speaks quietly and low, the other lowers their voice just a little, and the reverse. This happens without any deliberate effort, on its own. This is the work of that same quiet branch, only now not within one person, but between two. The voice is one of its most powerful instruments. far more powerful than the mind tends to realize, because the voice carries many layers within it. Words are the topmost one. Beneath them, tempo. Beneath tempo, tone. Beneath tone, the breath that moves under the voice. And the body hears at once. This is why, when you need to soothe a crying child, you naturally shift to a slower, quieter, lower tone. Not because you thought it through, not because you remembered some piece of advice, but because the body knows this is the tone the quiet branch of the small body can answer, and the child's body answers. Voice by voice, tempo by tempo. Gradually, the child's breath quiets. The heart slows. The crying fades. Not because of words, because your voice entered the child's rhythm and gently led it toward your own, the slower one. This is how the voice works between two living beings, constantly, everywhere, not only with children, with everyone you speak to. And then something even more subtle happens. Not only voices begin to converge. When two living bodies are near each other for a long time, especially when they feel at ease together, their breathing begins to move in the same rhythm. Not exactly, not perfectly, but when one inhales, the other follows just slightly. When the first exhales, the other settles too. This happens when people sit together, when they talk, when they hold each other, when they are silent side by side, listening to something shared, when they watch a fire. And it happens when a mother holds a child to sleep. The mother's breath becomes the rhythm the child gradually settles into. The child's heart slows, not because the mother is doing anything deliberately, but because her breath nearby is calm, slow, even. Body learn from body. And this work continues all through life. It does not leave after childhood. It simply grows quieter. Lying beside someone who is sleeping, within a few minutes, your breath is already following their rhythm. Sitting next to a friend who is at rest, your breath lowers on its own. Speaking with someone whose body is calm, your own breathing becomes steadier too, without any intention. This is very quiet, it often goes unnoticed. But it is happening all the time. And from all of this, from faces and voices and breathing, one thing forms. The warm thread that now moves not inside one body, but between two. You may remember, we spoke of the warm thread inside you, from the heart to the voice, from the voice to the face, from the face to the ears, from the ears to the breath, and back to the heart. A closed, warm circle. Now, when someone nearby has their own warm thread also glowing, these two threads seem to reach out and form another thread between them, between the hearts. Not literally, of course, but this is exactly what it feels like from the inside. Something warm has expanded inward, and somewhere in the center of the chest, there is a line that moves toward the other person. Invisible, very fine, but it is there, and it is warm. This is why, when you are near someone who is feeling well, you begin to feel well too. It is not simply that a mood was transferred. Your quiet branch heard their quiet branch, and now they are working together. The second person's heart beats a little slower, and so does yours. Their face softens, and so does yours. Their breath lengthens, and so does yours. The warm thread inside you joined with the warm thread in the other person. And now both of them are hearing the same music. This is very ancient. It was working millions of years ago when the first warm bodies began to sit beside each other, not as hunter and prey, but as family. It works now when two people meet at a bus stop and exchange a glance. Wherever there are two quiet branches with the capacity to hear each other, and when both are listening, this warm bridge forms between them. And when this thread does not form, something inside becomes a heavy in a particular way. There are conversations after which you feel tired for no clear reason. Nothing especially difficult happened. Ordinary words, calm topics. No one was unkind, no tension, no conflict. And yet, by the end, your shoulders have risen. Your chest has tightened slightly. You want to step outside. This often happens when the other person did not enter the quiet conversation. Their face stayed still, not answering yours. Their voice moved at its own rhythm, without adjusting. Their breath was closed. Their eyes looked through you rather than at you. Your body read all of this and tried to make a connection the only way it knows how. It sent signals, waited for a response, received none, and sent again, and waited again for a few minutes, half an hour, and gradually it tired, not from words, from working without any answer. This is why, by the end of such a conversation, you walk away and your shoulders feel as though after physical labor. And that is true. The body truly was working. Only it worked alone, even sitting across from another person. This is not the other person's fault. Often they are not doing this deliberately. Their own quiet branch may have its own reasons for being dim. Perhaps they are carrying something heavy right now. Perhaps they have been closed for a long time. Perhaps this is how they learned to be. And it is not your fault either. You were sending warm, ordinary signals. Two systems simply did not meet. The body registers this as tiredness. This is why a short conversation sometimes leaves you feeling as though you worked for an hour. And it is worth knowing this, not to place blame on anyone, but to understand where the tiredness came from, and that it is not laziness, not weakness. This is exactly what happens when a branch does not find its partner. And in this, there is an answer to an old question: why loneliness can be so heavy. People often think loneliness is about sadness. That is partly true. But looking deeper, it is about something else. It is about the quiet branch having no work to do. It is always waiting for someone. This is what it comes alive for. Its nature is to answer another, to listen to another, to pass warmth from one to another. When there is no one to answer, it goes quiet. Not because it is hurt, not because it is punishing you, but because this is how its work is made. Without another, it falls silent. And so, prolonged loneliness is not simply the absence of company. It is something more subtle. Something inside feels as though a part of the light has dimmed. The face smiles on its own less often. The voice becomes more flat. The breath grows shallower. The eyes soften less. This is not a change in character. This is part of the system quietly lowering itself and waiting, patiently, not making demands, not calling out, just burning very low and quietly. And here is what matters. It is waiting for the first warm voice, the first familiar face, the first living person who looks at you as though they are glad you exist. Then it will glow again. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, but it will always glow again. This part of you is not broken. It simply worked in silence for a long time and learned to wait. And this is why one warm person nearby can change so much. Sometimes it goes like this. The morning was heavy. The day unfolded unevenly. Something did not work. Someone answered sharply. The road was long. Everything inside had tightened. And then you met one person, not a close friend, perhaps just an acquaintance in passing, perhaps a shopkeeper with a warm voice, perhaps a driver who looked at you with kindness, perhaps a neighbor who held the door for you. A few minutes of conversation, a few seconds of a glance, a warm tone in an ordinary phrase, and something inside let go. The chest opened. The breath grew longer. The shoulders dropped without you noticing. Not because anything outside was resolved. The road did not become shorter. The morning's difficulties were still there. Not because of any of that, but because a warm thread nearby found yours. Your quiet branch lit up, and the heaviness became lighter. By that much, in that small piece of the world. This is not magic. This is the very ordinary work of two bodies that found themselves near each other. This is why chance meetings sometimes change the whole day. They do not solve problems. They return light to that part of you that works with others. And that light does not go out right away. It stays for an hour, for an evening, sometimes for several days. The body remembers that brief, warm exchange. The quiet branch remembers that its work is possible. And with that memory, everything that follows moves a little more gently. This is why warmth always calls to warmth, even briefly, even in passing, even from a stranger. The body does not distinguish who it was. It only remembers the tone, the tempo, the warm bottom of the voice. And something inside grows lighter. And still, sometimes even a warm person nearby makes something inside feel heavy. For some bodies, the quiet branch between two people comes to life only with great difficulty, not because of a warm person nearby, but in the presence of a warm person nearby. Something inside gathers rather than opens. There is a desire to stand up, to step back, to find a way out, to find a reason to leave. This is not a difficult character, not closedness, not an absence of love for people. This is the work of a very ancient layer. If at some point someone who was meant to be safe turned out not to be, the body remembered that very deeply, not in words, in sensation, in something that is not recalled but is always present. And now, even when the person nearby is entirely different, that ancient reading reads, "Someone close, be alert, check. Someone warm, be alert, do not rush." And so the quiet branch does not simply light up. It holds a distance, as if it is saying, "Wait. I have not yet decided whether it is safe. I am still listening." This does not mean closeness will never come. It means the body listens very carefully first, for a long time, sometimes a very long time. This listening may feel difficult from the inside. It may seem as though you are doing something wrong, that you are not like others. This is not so. The body is doing work for which it has its own reasons, and those reasons made you careful for good cause. And here is something worth knowing. This is intelligent work. The body is protecting you from becoming close too quickly with someone it has not yet had time to read as safe. It has never let you down in this. Every time it did this, there was a reason. Perhaps only the body still holds that reason. Over time, in a calm environment, this pause grows shorter, not all at once, step by step, from one war chance encounter to another, from one undamaged meeting to the next. And the body begins to trust a little more quickly, a little more easily. Not everyone. Its own. And there is one more thing worth knowing. You carry quiet signs by which the body recognizes who belongs to it. The body recognizes its own by very quiet signs, not by how a person looks, not by what they say, not even by their views and interests, by something else. It watches whether the shoulders of the other person lower when they are near you, on their own or not, whether something shifts in their body from your presence, what their speech tempo is like when they are calm, not when they are nervous, not when they are trying to prove something, but when they are simply speaking, whether the smile reached their eyes. The body reads this without error. It watches what the other person's hand does when they are not paying attention to it, whether it rests freely or holds on, whether it is quiet or looking for something to grip, whether they pause to hear you or speak without stopping, as though afraid ahead of time of not having enough time. These signs the body gathers in minutes, sometimes faster, sometimes longer, and gradually a sense forms inside you. This one belongs here. This one almost belongs. But I will listen a little more. This one is not quite my own. But that is all right. They are different, and it shows. With this one, I need to be more careful. The body did not respond. And there is one more kind, a very particular one. These are people in whose presence your body does nothing remarkable. It does not rejoice loudly. It does not gather itself. It is not watchful. It simply becomes quiet. The conversation may be simple. The topics entirely ordinary. There may be no words at all. But near these people, your breath is longer on its own. Your shoulders are lower without reason. Something inside is calmer. These are the ones whose quiet branch your branch answers easily. There are usually not many of them. Not many at all. That is normal. There are not meant to be many. And the body knows them. It knows them from the first moment of their presence. Sometimes, long before faces are familiar, before you have learned anything about each other. And right now, as this voice is sounding, your quiet branch is working. It is listening to the voice nearby, to its tempo, to its warm bottom, to its slowness. It is reading the pauses between words. It hears the breath moving under this voice, and it answers quietly, simply because this is what it knows how to do. This is the very work that this entire conversation has been about. It moves not only between two living beings in the same room. It moves here too, between a voice and the one who is listening, between a warm tone and the warm branch inside you. The body answers a voice the same way it would answer a person nearby. This is why you are here, right now. This is why your breath is already a little longer than it was an hour ago. This is why something in the chest has grown a little warmer. This is why the shoulders have come down, not because of words, because the warm branch heard something warm. The quiet conversation without words is happening right now, between this voice and you. And in answering the question we began with, why breathing becomes easier near one person and harder near another, it is both very simple and very deep. Between two living bodies, a quiet conversation is always taking place. Faces read faces. Voices meet voices. Breathing adjusts to breathing. And when your quiet branches hear each other, something inside both of you softens. When they do not hear each other, something grows heavier. This is not a mood. This is not chemistry. This is the ancient work of two bodies that found themselves near each other. The body knows this work. It has always done it. And right now, it is doing it with you. Later, we will talk about how one person can quietly help another find calm. A parent with a child, a friend with a friend, you yourself with someone close, or someone close with you. But right now, only this: a voice, a breath, something warm inside, a quiet conversation that moves without words. You are not alone. You never truly were. The body knows.